All right, so the last problem that we didn't get to in F hour and was requested that I make a video by a couple of students, I'm going to do that right now. So what we're going to do in this problem, the first thing you want to do is you want to identify your starting value. So our starting value here is 2.271 times 10 to the 10 milliliters. This is what we're starting with. And then we want to figure out what we're ending with. So the problem says the tank at SeaWorld holds this amount of milliliters. How many gallons? So that's what we're trying to find. How many gallons? So then we're going to come over here to our conversion factors, and we're going to figure out what's going to connect them together. So unfortunately, we're not lucky enough that we have something that will take us directly from milliliters to gallons. But we do have something that's going to take us from milliliters to liters right here. So milliliters to liters. And then if we can get to liters, then we do have something that'll take us to gallons. So this is going to be a two-step problem. We're going to convert milliliters to liters. So using this conversion factor right here. And then in a second step, we're going to convert our liters to gallons. Okay? So to make that happen, we're going to put down our starting value. When we do this unit conversions, you always want to start by writing down your starting value. So we've got 2.271 times 10 to the 10th milliliters. And then we set up our times in a line, that ratio. Whatever we want to get rid of, we're going to put on the bottom. We want them to cancel, to divide away. So I'm going to put milliliters on the bottom. And then in this step, I mapped out that I'm going milliliters to liters, so I'm going to put liters on top. That's what I'm going to. And then I'm going to come over to my conversions, and I'm going to see what numbers I'm going to write next to it. So 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So I'm going to write 1 liter on top, and then my 1,000 milliliters on the bottom. Then I'm going to enter this into my calculator. I'm going to type it as 2.271 second e, and then 10 for the exponent. Then I'm going to hit times, and then I'm going to hit 1 divided by 1,000. When I do that, what I'm going to end up getting is 2.271 times 10 to the 7th power liters. The milliliters are gone. So we're done with our first step. This is done. We've taken care of our first step. Now we need to finish it out so that we can get to our final units, because right now we're at liters and we need to get to gallons. So now I'm going to take this as my new starting value. So I have 2.271 times 10 to the 7th liters times in a line. And now I want to get rid of my liters. So in this step, I'm going from liters to gallons. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to see that I have a unit conversion for liters and gallons. So I want to get rid of liters. So this time liters is going to go on the bottom. And I'm trying to get to gallons. So I'm going to put gallons on top. Okay? So now I'm going to write in my numbers, and I'm going to see that I'm going to put 1 by gallons. And then I'm going to put 3.79 next to liters. Okay? And then I'm going to type that into my calculator. It's 2.271 second e, 7. Then I'm going to do times 1 divided by 3.79. And when I do that, for my final answer, I'm going to get 5.992 times 10 to the 6th gallons. So that's roughly 6 times 10 to the 6th gallons. That is 6 million gallons of water in that fish tank. Okay, there you go.